In the enchanting skies of Madrid or Paris during the eagerly awaited Champions League nights, the brightest and most anticipated stars unexpectedly fell silent. Players hailed as the next contenders for the Ballon d'Or after Ronaldo and Messi, such as Bellingham, Haaland, and Mbappe, failed to showcase their inherent class. Clearly, neither Real Madrid, Manchester City, nor PSG gained the clear advantage they desired in the tense second-leg matches. The 20-year-old English football prodigy Jude Bellingham, in his debut season with the star-studded Real Madrid squad, competing on the most prestigious stage in Europe, has surpassed fans' expectations. However, the responsibility placed on the shoulders of the two giants, Haaland and Mbappe, carries a completely different weight. While one can sympathize with Bellingham due to his age and role within the squad, disappointment is undeniable when witnessing two players considered the successors of the Ronaldo and Messi era perform so disappointingly. Hearts continue to ache for the familiar Champions League anthem, reminiscing about the explosive days of Ronaldo and Messi when they viewed this harsh arena as the true playground of contemporary legends. Yet, Haaland and Mbappe, when their teams need them most, where are these exceptionally talented young men? Is it possible that the fire of desire is slowly fading in the two figures who were once hailed as the future of football? Haaland's disappearance in Manchester City's matches is not uncommon, but Mbappe's invisibility against Barcelona also leaves everyone speechless. Mbappe was supposed to be one of the standout names in the Champions League quarter-final matches, but ironically, he became the stepping stone for a 2007-born youngster who made headlines across European newspapers this morning. In the 90 minutes at Parc des Princes, Mbappe couldn't score or provide assists. He only managed 3 shots, all off target. Mbappe successfully dribbled past his opponent only once, won 2 out of 10 contested duels, and lost possession 13 times. On the contrary, Cubarsi emerged as a phenomenon by tightly marking the French forward. The 17-year-old defender has never been dribbled past in his Champions League career, facing challenges from Mbappe and previously Osimhen. Mbappe gets shut down is the hottest keyword right now, mocking the French forward's dreamlike performance. With a 100% successful tackle rate, an 87% passing accuracy, 3 interceptions, and blocking one of Mbappe's shots, Pau Cubarsi's stats are truly impressive. Pau became the youngest starting defender in a Champions League quarter-final match at 17 years and 79 days old. "The calmest 17-year-old player in the world," exclaimed football specialist Mendes. Goal commented on Mbappe's lackluster performance. Mbappe is undoubtedly a legend of PSG and perhaps the most gifted player in the club's history to date. However, if he doesn't bring the Champions League title here before moving to Real Madrid, then Mbappe hasn't truly earned the title of legend. In the quarterfinal against Barcelona, Mbappe had his moments, but most of them were lacking in crucial moments. He misplaced passes, rushed shots, and seemed completely helpless in duels with Koundé. These were the matches where superstars should step up, but Mbappe remained silent. Perhaps Mbappe's mind is already set on Madrid, where he will arrive in the summer. However, Mbappe shouldn't fall asleep on victory just because donning the Real Madrid shirt isn't the destination, but rather the starting point for a player expected to inherit Ronaldo's legacy. Success doesn't come naturally, and Mbappe still has to strive harder if he wants to reach greatness. Mbappe needs to change both professionally and personally. At the age of 25, Mbappe can't remain a child forever. He must understand that he needs to become a leader, both professionally and vocally, like his elder Ronaldo. With this mindset, players like Bellingham, Vinicius, Rodrigo, Camavinga, and Tchouaméni can build a foundation alongside Mbappe. This will be beneficial for Mbappe, as playing in such a united team will help Real Madrid conquer titles, especially the Champions League, which Mbappe has never touched, and he's unlikely to get his hands on it this season with PSG. Only by humbling himself can Mbappe be raised by his teammates. Florentino Perez will place a Ballon d'Or in Mbappe's hands, marking a true turning point in his career. The successors to the Ronaldo-Messi era are facing too many problems. The current Golden Ball and Silver Ball winners of 2023 are showing signs of slowing down at the peak age of a player's career. Erling Haaland understands that if he can't participate in Euro 2024, then the Champions League is his only chance to score points and dream of a glittering Ballon d'Or. However, at this moment, it can be affirmed that Haaland is not himself this season. He seems lost among Pep Guardiola's array of stars. If we were to choose a deserving candidate to compete for the Ballon d'Or 2024 in Manchester City's lineup, it might not be Haaland, but rather Phil Foden. Haaland may still score many goals in the EPL, but in terms of influence, especially in big matches, he clearly can't match the heavenly strides of Phil Foden. While Phil Foden shines with a masterpiece, Haaland is almost invisible in front of Real Madrid's goal. Playing the full 90 minutes, Haaland only managed to produce one shot on target. Failing to score against Real Madrid adds another sad milestone to the Norwegian striker's record. According to Opta, Real Madrid is the opponent against whom Haaland has scored the least in his Champions League career. Haaland has only 8 shots on target, 6 of which came after 269 minutes of play. This is not the first time Haaland has performed ineffectively in big matches. He nearly disappeared when Man City faced Arsenal and Liverpool in crucial title-deciding battles. However, Haaland's performance was also lackluster in those matches. In the previous Champions League season, Haaland failed to score in both semi-final matches against Real Madrid and the final against Inter Milan. In the FA Cup final, Haaland also couldn't find his name on the score sheet when Manchester City faced difficulties against Manchester United. Former Real Madrid midfielder Rafael van der Vaart expressed his dissatisfaction with Haaland's performance at the Bernabeu, stating on Central Goal, "Haaland played very poorly. If he doesn't score, he's quite useless and doesn't contribute anything beyond what the audience has seen." Clearly, Rudiger made Haaland useless. I see Haaland as just an average player in terms of ball handling. Not only Rafael van der Vaart, but Manchester United legend Roy Keane also didn't hesitate to ridicule Haaland, pointing out characteristics of a fourth-tier player. The question arises, in the important matches from now until the end of the season, will Pep dare to relegate Haaland to the bench and give opportunities to other players? In Pep's hands, there's still World Cup champion Julian Alvarez. And it's worth remembering how formidable Manchester City were when playing without a traditional center forward. For Guardiola, nothing is irreplaceable. And if Haaland continues to perform like this, the possibility of him being benched alongside the world's best players is not far off. Then, the path to Haaland's Ballon d'Or aspirations will become even more difficult. Ronaldo and Messi have truly passed the stage to the young generation, marking the pinnacle shift for a generation full of potential. Mbappe and Haaland were supposed to make fans forget about the image of those two football legends, but things have turned out differently. Instead, they only make us long for Ronaldo and Messi even more. The future of world football will go where if Haaland or Mbappe cannot surpass their own limitations, and perhaps it will be a long time before football history finds two figures like Ronaldo and Messi again.